everyone, how you doing? It is Sunday. I don't know what date. I think the 21st or 22nd of March. Don't know. Yeah, I bet it is. I don't know. It don't really matter, does it? I'm making oven bottom muffins, and then I'm also going to be making today banana bread cake. But I'm using the banana bread cake recipe, but I'm adding things to it like raisins, possibly a bit more fruit. I don't know. I've not decided yet. I've just been to Aldi and I bought some more fresh double cream because I need to make some more butter. But this butter here is what I made. Oh, I don't know if it's off. Nah, it's all right. This butter is what I made last week when I made a cake. So I'm going to use this today for the, because in the oven bottoms you have to put butter in. So let's get to weighing out 30 grams of this butter, which is what we need, and we need it to be room temperature. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and cut out 30. I think that's more than 30 grams, so that's 38 grams. I'm going to keep the recipe to the absolute what it needs to be, because I also want to point these. It's 31. Oh, forget 30, 31. That'll do. I'm just going to let this sit for half an hour. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to eat some fruit and I'm going to have some water. I've also decided I'm going to get back to drinking a lot of water. This light doesn't do me any favours because it just shines down on every single furrow that you've got in your face. But basically what I've been doing is I've been drinking a lot of Cokes, and I've got to stop because I drink that more than I drink water. So I've decided I'm going to go back to drinking at least 2 litres of water a day, and I've just been and bought this. It was $1.55 for 4 from Aldi, and I'm going to have a bottle each day because that will really help to replenish my skin. It'll stop me from eating as much because it just does, and just all in all it'll be better for me. I'll still have a couple of Cokes, and it'll save me money because those, you know how much those Cokes are? You could pay up to like a tenner in Tesco's. It's ridiculous. So no, I'm not doing it. Don't know why I'm getting on my high horse for. Anyway, let that butter go to room temperature because it's got to be softened, and it's not soft at the moment. It's quite thin. And then we'll come back in half an hour and we'll get on with making the muffins. Right, everyone, let's get cracking. So I'm working on grammage. We want 500 grams of strong white flour. So I'll use all this. Nope, that's 560, so I need to take some out. 530, 499. That'll do. Then we want 10 grams. Right, we want 10 grams of salt. This is going to be a difficult one because, so there's 499, 500, 506, 508, 509, so that's 10 grams. Then we want 10 grams of yeast. So we're looking for 519 now. 11. Exactly 519. Then we want 10 grams of sugar. Oh, that's interesting. It's okay, I've got that as well. So we want 529. Yeah, so that's the sugar stitch started. Didn't see the sugar. Then we want 30 grams of butter. So this is the butter that I thingied before. So I've just scrumped it together, but I think the water that I've got here which is still too hot because we need to put some warm water in now. We need 300 ml of warm water. So what I did is I boiled it. I'm just going to add some cold. Yeah, that's warm. I'm just going to do a bit of a stir. So did you know that mils is the same as grams? So we want 300 grams of water. It's 8 there, so I think we're going to go up to 9. Love this. Right, there we go. Hopefully I've not put too much in. And then it says mix it all together. And then we need to knead it for 10 minutes. Or I need to knead it for 10 minutes. That's just enough water, that. So I've never made Lancashire oven bottoms before, and you know what, I can't believe I've never made them because I absolutely bleeding love them. Right, I'm going to get that board down now. My board that I use for my bread making. Now we need to knead this for 10 minutes. That butter's trying to jump out at certain bits, but it'll work its way in, won't it? I'm not a good kneader, I don't know how to knead. I'm assuming that you just do all of this. Make sure that butter stays in. It must work in. Let's get some flour on the situation. So yeah, Lancashire oven bottoms. Let me tell you a story while I'm kneading this. So I used to get up when I lived in Oldham. I used to go in Inside Market. The stall's not there now, as you know. Well, maybe you don't know, but all the stores are being closed down, all the stalls that is, because they're knocking the Inside Market down and everything's being moved to Spindles apparently. So Tommyfield Market, the land which was left to the people of Oldham, is now, I don't know why I keep smashing it, I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Yeah, Tommyfield Market is now having flats built on it, I think, and pedestrianised and all sorts of things going on. But anyway, there were these old ladies, they were old. This was about 10 or 15 years ago, and they had white that's how old they were. But these women knew how to make Lancashire bottoms, and they used to make them themselves. There was a similar stall on Ashton Market sorry, I'm going to put, I don't think I should be putting all this flour on, but it's really sticky. Anyway, these women, they used to make their own oven bottoms. They used to go and buy them, and they're absolutely bleeding gorgeous. And I just can't believe I've never made them before now. Mum and Simon will definitely be partial to a couple of these if they work out well. So what I will do is I'm picking them up later. They've been in London this weekend, them two. So I'm going to pick them up later from Barnsley bus station. And then what I'll do is I'll take a few. And I know that Simon will be grateful. Well, my mum will as well, you know what I mean? But I know, so what I mean is I know Simon will particularly like another bottom. My mum does. And I've washed my hands. I did that before I started. I don't think I've been kneading for 10 minutes, but I don't want to keep talking, so I'm going to continue. I'm probably been doing about 4 minutes now, so I'm going to continue and I'm going to fast forward through this next bit. Right, everyone, I think that's enough kneading. I get fed up kneading. And that's it, everyone. We're going to leave that now for 10 minutes, an hour. That's what it looks like now. Come back in an hour, see what we're dealing with. Right, everybody, let's see what we're... Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Look at that! Yes. Right, where's that thing? Let me just get the what's-a-majig. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this out of the bowl. And when I divvy it up, it's going to lose its thing. But that's all right, because what we're going to do then... This is the first time I've done this, by the way, everyone. So if I look like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I really don't. I'm just winging it, basically. So it says in the recipe to divide it up, and I thought I'm going to make 6 muffins. It then said make them into balls. So I'm going to do that now. Right, so that's that. I'm going to do them into more balls in a minute, but I think I'm just going to put a little bit of flour underneath, just on this cooking tray, just so they don't stick as much. Do you know what I mean? Should be all right. And then what I'm going to do then, I'm just going to flat them out. Like that. I hope I can get all 6 on here. Pulls it middle, don't they? So I'm going to put that in now. Right. That's done absolutely nothing on it. That's better. Get another cup under here to lift that corner, and then use that under there to lift that corner. That'll do, won't it? Right, everybody, we're going to unveil and see what we're dealing with. Ooh, look at them. Nick that one a little bit there. That's all right. So these are now ready to go in the oven. I'm going to cook them. Them two are going to melt together, but you know what? Once they cook, I'll just pull them apart. I'm not going to touch them because I'll bang the air out of them. So these are going to go in the oven now. I'm actually only preheating it, but it's okay. Right then, so 160, yeah, put it on that. I'm going to give them now 15 minutes and then we'll come down and see what we're dealing with. But we need to cook it, by the way, just before I do that. It's going to be 18 to 20 minutes, but after 15 minutes, I'm going to come down, we'll have a look. Says it's ready. I think they could be browner. I'm going to give it another 2 minutes. Right, everyone. I've just pulled them out. The ones at the back were getting a bit brown, a bit too brown, and that's what we've ended up with. That's definitely solidly cooked. Right, just remembered I've got thing. We cook them. They're probably a little bit too much cooked at the back, but they are definitely cooked. Right then, this is the bottom. It's turned a bit there when I fingered it. It's my first time cutting one in half. Fingers crossed everyone. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Right, it's time to make the butty. I want to do a fried egg. The sausage is almost ready. Let's do the fried egg. Right, let's get the egg in. Just put some fresh oil in. Warmed it up, so hopefully it gets cooking straight away. Yeah, that's pretty much not. Let's try that one. That's what we want to do. Right. Now, that's that. We need the sausage. So let's get the sausage. It's burning my fingers. So these sausages are on special offer. £3.50 for 4, which sounds a lot, but you only need like one sausage. They're like 2 in 1, if you know what I mean. Well, they certainly are when you have them on like a butty like this, which I haven't had for ages. I don't know why I'm eating like this. I wouldn't normally eat like this, but I've got a hankering. So I'm having eggs doing alright. The question is, do we have some brown sauce on? I'm thinking yeah. Woo! Oh, the eggs burst open. At least I think it has. Bit of brown sauce. You'd probably only understand that if you're English. You might not understand it if you're American. You should do if you're Australian, I think. Let me know. I think we need some. Do we need some pepper? Yeah, I think we need some pepper. I think I might have a little bit left in here. Yeah. And do we need any salt? Yes, I want some salt. Where's the top on? Let's have a look at what we've ended up with. Right, we're going eating it. Come on. Effort to get every stage. I'm just going to chop it in half here. And that's the inside of the butty. Looks like the egg's set on the hot sausage, so that's a bit of a result. That muffin is bleeding gorgeous. Would I do anything different next time? Yeah. I think I'd make smaller muffins. I think I could get 8 out of that batch quite easily. I think I'd bake them in batches of 4 so they had plenty of room to like expand. Oh, and the other thing that I'd do as well is I'd put a bit of greaseproof in, either some greaseproof paper, which I couldn't find before I baked today. I don't know if I've got any left, or probably just a little bit of oil or something on the bottom, something to release it. But I think parchment paper would probably be best, you know, the greaseproof stuff. So, result, this is gorgeous. You know what, this muffin will be nice for tomorrow. Some soup. You know what I think I'm going to make tomorrow? Chicken soup. I'm going to see good Tesco's in the morning. They usually always got knocked down mushrooms. So I think tomorrow what I'll do is a chicken and mushroom soup. And then we'll have it with one of these muffins. Right, I'm going to eat my dinner, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.